Back, you bunch of winners to the Manchester United career mode. And guys, are you freaking hyped? Because Euro 2016 is underway. Congratulations to France and Dimitri Payet for that lovely, ooh, what a kick. And for you guys who don't know, I absolutely adore the Euros. Have a very special place in my heart because it's what made me, as an American, fall in love with the beautiful game. The Juego Bonito. Soccer, as we call it over here. And for you guys who don't know, long story short, I was stuck in China for a month during 2004, and I don't speak Chinese, so the only thing on TV that I could watch and understand was the Euro 2004 tournament. And me being an American, I rooted for, I believe, the only other English-speaking team, England. And I just fell in love with that team. You know, it was such a classic team. Legendary names like Beckham, Gerrard, a young Wayne Rooney, you know, Neville, all of those guys. I don't know. Well, yeah, I guess, would you put Neville? I think he has a legend card, so I guess you're going to put him in there as a legend. But yeah, just an incredible team. I really just fell in love with the game by watching that tournament, so I cannot wait. I believe on release of this episode, England's going to be playing later on today versus Russia, so best of luck to them. Hey guys, I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, but I'm predicting England win the Euros because I made 3 bets in the middle of this season. 1, for Leicester to win the league. 2, for Real Madrid to win Champions League. And 3, for England to win Euros. Lock it up, guys. I got 2 out of 3. The third one's coming in, so put into your bookies right away. As we go, well, let's go ahead and get into this career mode, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on Ilya Gundogan because he's a dirty, filthy Man City player. And we're going to go ahead and be trading out not only John Stones and trying to get Bailey, but we're trying to bring in the big Zlot. See what, kind of give it a preview of what it's going to look like next season with the phenomenal Swede coming in. And we're going to go ahead and be trading out. We're going to be fielding offers and sending out Sergio Ramos. He had a very shaky start, but he's been okay since that first 2 months of the season. But if I can get a straight-up swap for either Gerard Piqué or Godin, I might end up taking that because I'm still not completely sold on Sergio Ramos. He's a little bit lightweight. You know, just a little bit lightweight. And if we're moving on Gundogan, we got to fill that CDM role. We do have the big bad Bazor, but I'd like to, you know, there have been a lot of whispers in the Twitter sphere about Jose Mourinho trying to reunite Nemanja Matic, and I'd absolutely, you know, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind if it comes on. And we're going to go ahead and send this game up against Sheffield Wednesday right here, and there you go. Kermano actually getting an early goal, but then we go ahead and turn the tables. Herrera and Halilovic are 2 midfielders filling in very nicely and getting us across, and then Herrera bagging a second. And guys, I'm going to make another bold prediction. Well, not that bold of a prediction. If Herrera stays, and I think Herrera will stay under Jose Mourinho, I think he is really going to flourish, and he's going to be key to Zlatan Ibrahimovic's success if he has it here at United, because I've been watching a lot of the, you know, the highlights and, you know, doing the YouTube research, and it seems like a lot of the stuff, you know, a lot of the goals come from good service, either crosses or through balls into the big Zlatan. And is there a player on United that has a better cross or a better through ball than freaking Ander Herrera? So I do not see, if we bring in Zlat, Herrera is definitely going to stay, and I think they could really develop a very cunning and killer partnership. That is just a little bit of an observation. I mean, I can be completely wrong. I'm dumb, and I'm American, so we'll see. But I got 2 of those bets right. England, here we come, baby. England going to win the Euros as we go on right back in here. Big Zlat. Not biting. We were going to try to trade out Renato Sanchez. Of course, Renato has joined Bayern in real life, so we're going to go ahead and try to move him on, but they aren't doing it. They just want straight cash, so we're going to go ahead and give him that cash money, them shmoney's over there. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Eric Bailey, or Bailly, I believe. Bailly. Please, you guys know how terrible I am at pronouncing, but I think it's Bailly. We're going to go ahead and bring him in, ladies and gentlemen, and we're not going to waste any time. We're slotting him in right away. Look at these fantastic physical stats. Strength 81, sprint speed 81, 83 reactions. Very vital that you have high reactions on the defender. And look at that. Stand tackle already in the deep greens, can play center back, and has good enough coverage and physicals to play at the right back position. 6'2", towering, and only 23. Has the tactician and power header trait. Phenomenal stuff. And we're going to go ahead and put him, we're going to slice him and dice him right ahead of Sergio Ramos, give him a game, see what the young lad can do. And this is a big game. We got one, we're only going to have 1 game in this match, but it is a biggie. And you're going to go ahead and see who this is. And there we go. They'll straight up. Barcelona has no qualms. They'd be like, hey, we'll take Sergio Ramos for PK. Not the most realistic signing, but Oh, who knows? Both of them are at the twilight of the end of the career. We'll see, we'll see. And of course, another team coming in for Gundogan besides Juventus, and that is AS Monaco. We know they got them money, so we're going to go ahead and bump up the price to about 33 million. And if we do end up selling Gundogan, what midfielder should we go for? Should we go for, you know, I'm thinking, you know, a good solid... maybe I shouldn't have sold Nangolan because he would have been quite perfect for this. Renato Sanchez, we're going to try to be moving on as well. I think Everton and Southampton coming in with offers, so we're going to bump it up. Don't want to give it away for that 9.5 because he is a very promising young talent. And I think he would actually have a nice little home right there. But here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the one match of today. It's going to be up against Chelsea. Jose Mourinho's former team. Now, Gus Hiddink probably wouldn't be there in this scenario. It would be Conte, while things restored. And look at this roster, ladies and gentlemen. They have Aubameyang. They have freaking... oh my God. And then, I believe on their bench, they have... I think they still have, like, El Ghazi and stuff. It was like, but that is a tenacious team. Usually, you know, when you get this far into career mode, a lot of the bigger teams don't seem that ferocious, but this Chelsea team with Aubameyang and still a very, very hard defense and Courtois in between the sticks, that's not something that I really look forward to actually facing. This is what I said earlier. Everton also coming in for Renato Sanchez. I think both teams would be a phenomenal place to develop good young talents like Mr. Renato Sanchez and the old lady being all cheapsy with us now. Nah, bro. 31 is Ilhan Gundogan. The man is an absolute beast, and honestly, if he stays healthy at Manchester City, that is a phenomenal signing for them, as much as I'd hate to admit that. We finally get PSG to pry their dirty, gritty little hands off of the big Zlatis. We go ahead and try to go ahead and sign him up. He is in the twilight of his career. He's only an 85 rated striker. In fact, I believe Anthony Martial is now more higher rated, but I just want to bring him in because he's a very unique weapon, and I want to go ahead and see that. And you know it's always good when Real Madrid are coming in for your players. Of course, that player is Chris Smalling. He's going absolutely nowhere. I absolutely love him. The same thing with Luke Shaw. Get out of here, Torino. We might have stolen Darmian from you, but you are not stealing our good young talent. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is pretty much it. And there we go. A little bit of an interesting thing right ahead of our match up against Chelsea right here. Gundogan, not Gundogan, what am I talking about? Diego Godin has also accepted. So now, I got this choice right here. I can go Godin or I could go Gerard Piqué. Personally, I think FIFA-wise and real-life football-wise, Godin is phenomenal. He's one of the best defenders in the world. I think he's the best choice. But the storyline of Gerard Piqué, we've been bringing in a lot of former Manchester United players. The storyline of bringing in Piqué again, I think he has slightly better pace. I don't know. They're both around same rating. I think Godin's a little bit better overall. I think maybe he's like one rating or two, but it comes down to personal preference. So I'm going to leave it in a straw poll, ladies and gentlemen. Please go ahead and vote. And pretty much whichever one that you want, we're going to go ahead and bring in that veteran presence into this, into this midfield. We have Chris Smalling, we have Bailey. We're going to see, or maybe Bailey impresses in this match, and we don't have to really, grab another really good high-end center back. We just go ahead and sell him on and make it on with Bailey. Maybe get in another good young center back. So there we go. I'm going to give you guys three choices. Should I bring in Godin? Should I bring in Piqué? Or should I look to buy a good young developmental center back? Bailey is good enough. And there we go. We're at Old Trafford facing against Chelsea. As you can see, Chelsea away fans in the little itty-bitty corner as we face off against this mighty lineup. Look at this. Miazga and Boateng, Azpilicueta, Ivanovic. Maybe we can take advantage of him and his lack of pace on that side. And there we go. Van Ginkel, as well as El Ghazi and Aubameyang. Not too shabby, especially in these later stages of career mode. Remember, all these bright young talents have been growing all along. And now we're going to go right here. Bailey's first touch. And look at him. Look at him deliver that pass with sheer confidence. That is a confident lad. And then Anthony Martial over the top to Lionel Messi and get it taken away from Jerome Boateng right here. It was a cagey first half, guys. A little bit of back and forth, but not much going on. James actually doing a little bit of defensive dirty work over there, linking up with Rooney. He plays it over the top. And first time with Paul Pogba on his left foot, going for the audaciousness, but unfortunately pushes that a little bit far wide. A little bit too audacious right there. And then Chris Smalling giving it away, uncharacteristic of him. Oscar finds a bit of space, pings it off the cross. Can he get there? Chris Smalling making up for his early mistake. and actually getting on that and curling it out of bounds. Now Lionel Messi, can he pull away from the defense right here? Was Montiel onside? He was. He lays it off. Back to Lionel Messi, who is on goal. Shoots it to Courtois. Falls to James Rodriguez. Takes a heavy 2 touches. Takes 2 touches. I wanted to hit that first time, but he went into this awkward animation. And actually, I think that's either Spilicueta or Miazga getting in the way of that paired shot. And it looked like Courtois probably had that covered. I thought for sure that was a goal, but tenacious defense from Chelsea. What else do you have to expect? And then Bailey! Ooh! Or Bailly. Bailly, whatever you say his name. I apologize once again, but then Wayne Rooney trying to pepper Courtois from distance, but it's going to take something absolutely laser perfect to go ahead and beat him from distance. So we're going to try to work it inside, get into better positions now. Once again, Rooney from a little bit closer, but Courtois on the money once again. One of the best keepers in career mode, showing his stuff, his quality today. And then a absolute blinder of a shot to go ahead and close off, but it's still 0-0 into the halftime. And then Aubameyang going right here. Then Ginkel takes a little bit of deflection, and that was a warning shot. Now Aubameyang linking up with El Ghazi, getting it back, and it falls right here to Aubameyang. And now El Ghazi taking it to the byline right here. Flips it on to the inside, and a great reaction save from David De Gea. It was a keeper's duel in this match for the first 55. Look at this. So close from both teams, but neither of us could actually find the breakthrough. Now Montiel onto the ball. What does he do? Gets into a bit of space. Great little run onto it from James Rodriguez, and finally at the near post beats Courtois, the Belgian #1, and the little Colombian with this game just needed that slight bit of quality right there. He took the chance, he made the run, beautiful run into the channel, onside, and as you can see right here, good stuff from Montiel holding up the play. Good read by Pogba, taking it first time into the path. And then James Rodriguez doesn't really even need to take a touch. Takes it first time on his non-preferred right foot and showing the quality of the world-class Colombian, going absolute narcos into the back of the net. And Lionel Messi going ahead and congratulating his team right there. And at 6-1, I don't know. I've been pretty comfortable. That's his 5th goal in this season. I've been pretty comfortable in these games. And I think, I don't know, after I get the first goal, I feel like, this game is pretty much wrapped up. That is the level of confidence that I have, and the level of confidence that we should have with the quality of players that we have on the pitch. And that can lead to overconfidence, and overconfidence isn't exactly the brightest thing. Now Oscar going ahead and getting bullied off of this ball, and then all of a sudden gets whipped into the cross, and Aubameyang is absolutely unmarked at the far post. I believe Jethro Williams is playing at left back in this match ahead of Luke Shaw because of stamina reasons. Wins it right there, curves it off, but then gets stolen away from the CPU at the byline, instantly crosses it in, and no one is there to mark an onside Aubameyang. And he is not going to miss from that distance, even hitting it with his left foot. And just absolutely shambolic defending by me. Getting a little bit greedy. I could have just easily cleared, but instead, I dilly-dallied on the ball, got it stolen away, and that led to the equalizer. Now 70 minutes, look at Ronaldo, absolute abuse of the defenders right there. Laying it across to James Rodriguez, now on his preferred left foot, but absolutely scuffs the chance. And then in the 80th minute, here comes Chelsea. They wanted it bad. James, look at him do defensive work on the side. And look at this once again. Williams winning it, but El Ghazi winning away from him for the 2nd time in this match. And look at how shit my defending is. That might have been the worst defending I've ever put up on YouTube. Once again, as if I'm so dumb, because once again I get the ball taken off of me on the byline from my fullback, and then way terrible stick control, and just drastically overplay El Ghazi right there, making him look like Eden Hazard. And Chris Smalling does not have the agility to change direction, and David De Gea should have done better, beaten at his near post. And we're going ahead and bringing in some new legs to go ahead and try to get something out of this 85th minute. We brought in Bale. We took off Messi. Can we do something right here? Bazor hitting inside, hitting it across. Good no-touch dribbling. Bale gets it taken away, but he actually gets back onto it, dribbling it inside. Purpose spin, fires and pings it off of the post. And Ivanovic is basically going to go ahead and get that to El Ghazi, and Oscar is going to punt this pretty much at the end. In the 90th minute, we had one last chance, and I scurry it. I kick it right into Oscar, And I thought that was it, but wait. Injury time. Bale, look at the hustle, winning it back right there. That's why I play him in a defensive position. Martial linking it up back to Rooney. We got one last chance in this game. Martial, can you do it, Martial? Oh, yes!
Anthony Martial!
Oh, and the tired legs of Chelsea give way. I know it's just a draw. I know it's just a point. But we were sitting pretty atop the league. Chelsea were in third place, I believe, to start this match. If we would have lost this, it would have been a big swing, not only for Chelsea to catch up, but also for Tottenham to take the lead in this league. And we rescue a point once again in injury time, and just like he did up against Liverpool in his debut, and just like he did up against West Ham in the FA Cup, Anthony Martial announcing himself, saying, "Why you need this big Swedish guy? I don't see what the big hype is about. I'm the big deal here. I'm the future." Anthony Martial, cold-blooded as you like, the serial murderer-eyed man himself, does it once again, sticking it deep into Chelsea's hearts right there. It was only a tie, we only get a point, but it feels like every time you rescue a point at the death of a game, it's great. Oh, it feels so great. It feels like a win right there. And there we go, Anthony Martial going ahead and getting man of the match. And there you go, 2 goals. And a pretty even match. Chelsea actually had the lion's share, well, not that much. A little bit more of, the possession. We had more shots on target, but Courtois putting on a freaking show. Putting on an absolute thundercunt of a show from the keeper position. David De Gea, pretty solid. Could have done a little bit better on that El Ghazi goal, but we're going to go ahead and end it off right here. Ladies and gentlemen, go forth. Enjoy the Copa America if that's what you're enjoying. Go ahead, enjoy the freaking Euros. Good luck to England against Russia later today. And if it does pique your interest, guys, I did a part 2 of my Japan vlog, which is up. It just came out yesterday. It would be most... it would tingle my nipples just a little bit if you go ahead and click on that. I'll leave a link to that right here. Dang, check it out. It's a lot of dabbing in Tokyo. I'll just say that. Remember to stay yourself. Stay humble. Be weird.